Now, first of all, this is an equation. If we're asking to solve, yes, the first thing we're going to want to do is set this equal to 0. Now, furthermore, when we were solving polynomials, if you guys remember in this whole chapter, solving polynomials, we always want to look into factoring, right? Factor, factor, factor. But the only reason why we want to do factoring is because we had multiple variables. We had like x to the x squared, x, or we had x cubed minus 2x, and so forth. So factoring made sense. However, in this example, how many x's are actually in this equation right now? Don't really worry about what it's being raised to. There's only one variable, right? Just that one x inside the parentheses. So rather than have to go through multiplying this out and like factoring it or doing anything like that, I can just use inverse operations. Just like if we did problems like this, if it was like 0 equals 2 times x plus 1 squared minus 5. Remember we completed the square and we got something like this? And we solved. And we can do that. Same thing. You're just going to use inverse operations. But you have to go back and remember your Algebra 1 and use reverse order of operations. The first thing I need to do to solve for this x is I need to undo addition and subtraction. So I add a 1 to both sides. Then the next thing I need to do is undo multiplication and division of the parentheses. So I divide by -1. Now, to undo cubing on my variable, I need to take the cube root. The cube root, what number multiplied by itself 3 times gives you -1? -1. -1 times -1 times -1 is -1, right? So therefore, the cube root of something cubed is just inverse cancels each other out. And then I just solve for x. Subtract 2. So x equals -3. Ladies and gentlemen, is that my solution over there? That's my real solution, right? My real x-intercept. We know there's 2 other solutions, but they're complex. But that tells you what your real solution is. OK? All right. If you guys could take everything else off your desk.